Okay, then going on to the funding of the NHS. The NHS is funded mainly through general taxation, supplemented by national insurance contributions. So, seeing your national insurance card, and you can see it's the two bits that you come off on your tax when you get a rebate as such. While the NHS is generally described as being free at the point of use, patients have been required to contribute towards the cost of some services, such as prescriptions and dental treatments. These exemptions in place resulted in 90% of all prescription items not being paid for last year. The contributions can fluctuate, that is the balance between them. The relative contribution for each of these sources of finance, general taxation, national insurance and user charges, has fluctuated over the years. For example, the portion of income from user charges from a high of 5% in 1960 remained at 1.2% between 2007 and 2011. Direct and indirect taxation. Direct taxation being on what comes out of your pay packet, as it were, on a weekly or monthly basis that you see described. Value added is added values, particularly to things like tobacco and alcohol, which has a tax taken on it, off it through government taxation. Central and local government taxation. Taxes raised by central government may be used to finance national spending on healthcare. Taxes raised by local government may be used for spending on healthcare in specific region or local area. International comparison. Australia, Canada, New Zealand and the Nordic countries are some of the countries that rely mainly on general taxation to fund healthcare. However, no country relies on taxation alone. They may also have user charges or elements of private insurance. Now, it's fair. Argument for taxation being fair. It is fair because general taxation is drawn from the whole population, regardless of health status, income, or occupation. It pulls both financial and health risks, i.e., the sick do not pay more than the well. It is efficient. It is an efficient way of raising money with low administration costs relative to the amount of money they raise. The argument against is that it diverts funds from other areas, as spending on health care tends to rise over time. Health services can consume an increasing proportion of public spending. To pay for this, governments can either divert funds away from other areas of public spending or raise taxes, which can be unpopular and particularly difficult during an economic downturn. It becomes a political issue if, and this is again arguments against use of direct taxation, it becomes a political issue when it vies before other spending commitments, and this means that it can fluctuate over time, and this is the problem of leaving these decisions effectively in the hands of our politicians, these lovely, happy looking ones here.